this. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Spoken and Heard Open Mic here at Kickbutt Coffee in Austin, Texas? I'm Ernie B, and here's those hot tamale and the lovely Lost in Thought. Yay. Where overproduction is our middle name. Oh, I gotta turn your mics on, don't I?
Ernie B, damn, man.
I'm kind of out of sync. I've only slept for 6 hours since Thursday. Why is it doing that?
I have no idea.
Oh, I know why it's doing that. Okay. Never mind. Go on. Continue.
This is Ernie's first day. Give him a break.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
I've never done this before.
Oh, we're fine. Take your hands off your ears.
I was unmuting the wrong channel.
Okay.
Okay, you guys can start the show now.
What's happening, Kickbutt? You're about to witness the baddest open mic in the ATX, Spoken and Heard live every Sunday night at Kickbutt Coffee, Music, and
Booze. I forgot to trim off.
That's right. This is not your average ordinary coffee shop. We do have a full bar. And behind the bar tonight, we have the goddess, Alyssa, who will keep you fed, caffeinated, and buzzed. But nothing shows your undying love and affection to your bartender like what? Tips. Tip your bartender. As I was telling Tom that I should say every week, don't be a cheap bastard. Tip your bartender, and she will feel your undying love and affection. Don't go and hug her. Just give her a dead president, and she'll be smiling up to here. Serious. And the drink specials tonight are mixed wells, $4.25. Get your antioxidants and your booze at the same time. Ernie, I don't see myself yet.
Give me a minute, all right? I'm dealing with a lot of shit back here.
Okay.
All right.
Get your antioxidants and your booze at the same time. There's also delicious baked goods up there. Bottled sodas, iced coffee, juices, slices of cake, too. Hey, indulge your sweet tooth. You know, if the little angel on your shoulder is going, no, don't do it, the little devil should be, do it, bitch, do it. Go over there and get a delicious slice of cake and tip your bartender. And let me see, I've totally lost my train of thought.
You jumped something because you're ahead of schedule here already.
I really am. So if you want to sing your song, dance your dance, and strut your stuff, come over to Lost in Thought, me, Hot Tamale, or Ernie B behind the soundboard. Go over to Ernie B just so he can say.
I've only had 6 hours of sleep since Thursday.
This is true.
Yeah, I got home last night, I guess around 4 a.m. or so, and I had something to eat. I had 2 beers, and I was falling asleep in my chair. It's okay, I need to go to bed. I got in bed, couldn't sleep. Could not sleep. Not until around 9 a.m. I finally fell asleep, and then I woke up at 11:30, and I had to be here by 1 or 2. And so I just got up and got in the shower and got down here. I've been here all day. But I'm off tomorrow, so I'll sleep and I'm going to keep rambling, so cut me off.
Okay, Ernie B.
I'm slightly delirious right now.
He's not just an amazing sound engineer. He lives it. He lives what he does. Even when he's off, he goes home and mixes master tracks of legendary songs. That's how he has fun.
I haven't done that in a while, actually.
No, you really haven't. You need to go work on Marvin Gaye again. Okay, and open mic pointers. If this is your first time here, just kidding. No, but honestly, for what I've heard from the audience, we are a very nurturing, welcoming open mic. We're not that's actually one of our pointers. We do not allow heckling because this is where a lot of people come to work on their sets. We're not going to have somebody going, whoa, hey, mama. No, we're not going to let that happen. So that's actually one of our pointers.
So the way you move, going to make you sweat, going to make you groove.
Okay.
Because you said, hey, mama, so I went.
I didn't go, hey, mama. I didn't do that.
So
okay.
now we're going to get a copyright strike.
Okay, whatever. Okay, so how many people do we have on the list, Lost in Thought?
I think
92.
We're on 11 now.
11?
12.
Okay.
11. All right.
So, are we going to stick with the 5 minutes or one song, or 5 minutes or two songs?
I would think 2 songs would be all right because it's only 11 people.
Okay. Yeah, but see, usually people start like filtering.
Oh,
in.
Eddie just walked in, so
Yeah,
that's,
like
that's,
somebody
that's
else.
another
Eddie's
hour
already in
worth of.
list, so,
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. So, I mean, like I said, judgment call. Okay, so we can get everybody on stage. The set is about 5 minutes. When your time is up, you'll see a little flashing light on my phone. If I have to like walk in front of you because you're like concentrating, your eyes are closed, I'll go like this. I'll flash that way. And if you still don't notice, you'll probably see my tits. But we'll see.
No, we can't do that.
It won't be facing the camera.
We still can't do that.
Wow, 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 wow. And everyone's going, yeah, I think I'll go over 5 minutes. Okay.
No, but see, the light doesn't mean like just cut off.
Yeah, it means wrap it up.
Kind of wrap it up, yeah.
Yeah, wrap up what you're doing. Okay, support your open mic and buy something from the bar.
Buy, purchase, consume, enjoy.
Exactly what Ernie B says. Can you cuss Lost in Thought?
I'm sorry, what the fuck you saying?
I'd say that's a yes. Because honestly, that's part of our creative process. Sometimes spicy words just filter their way
Or
in.
else.
Or else.
Oh, that's too low.
Be considerate and quiet while other performers are on stage, but as Lost in Thought says,
We love audience participation, even during a piece. But look around you and read the room.
why are you so soft?
Why do you? Yeah, I was gonna say, why you talking? We can't hear you.
You're on stage, god damn it! Oh. All
See,
right.
and see, no, keep doing this. Repeat what you said, like in an audible voice.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just talking would be like this. I'm not yelling, I'm talking.
Right. So we love
Get closer to the microphone.
audience participation. Yeah.
It worked!
See, that's
Yes. But look around you and read the room.
Read the room, read the room. And I've also said to performers before, if somebody's creeping on you, let us know, let the bartender know, let one of the hosts know, and we will handle it post haste.
I just got an alert.
Uh-oh.
It says sexsomnia. Sexsomnia is an embarrassing sleep disorder no one wants to talk about.
Oh, I thought you said we got the alert from me doing like 30 seconds of
No,
Led
it just
Zeppelin.
popped up on my news
okay,
alert.
okay.
Sexsomnia.
Okay. And when you are up on stage, pimp your product. If you're going to be performing downtown, let us know. If you have T-shirts, let us know. If you're on SoundCloud, let us know. This is your opportunity. If you are on the list and you are not here when your name is called, we will move on. This is a live show. So, for example, I don't want to say Bob because Bob Mudd's here, so I'm not gonna do that. That's rude. I'm gonna say Dick going once, Dick going twice. On with the show, something like that.
Sorry, no more dick.
Yeah, no, you're not. Dick's not gonna get on stage, so oh well. Yeah, don't be a dick. Exactly. Beautiful. I like that. Okay, as Ernie B has told me to put on the list, musicians come up on the stage tuned and ready to go. If you need like a dongle or anything or a cord or something else, ask Ernie before you come up on stage. And yes, that's the word of the day, dongle. It just sounds dirty. Dongle. Okay. Performers, you will get a flashing light at the 5-minute mark. It doesn't mean just cut it off. It just means wrap it up. We absolutely must stick to the 5-minute performance time when we have a full lineup. So something like that. And like I also said, no heckling. People are working on their sets. No heckling, no heckling, no heckling. That means you Lost in Thought. You know how you always get all like antsy in your pantsy?
Yeah, I think everyone can tell and get real rebellious, right? I look like the rebellious type.
Yeah, I know, totally. Yeah. Okay, so you ready to start? Are you ready to start?
Yes.
All right, Lost in Thought, take it away.
Okay. I'm gonna start off right now with Mr. Tom Moon and whoever else is gonna come up on this
And the
stage.
Airport Boulevard Experience, get your asses up here.
Mama. That's the way. If you're in the audience, it's too late. It means we have a stage right here. We got more room and we got more imagination. Come on up. Leave those seats out there.
There's a childproof cap on these bubbles.
That's a beautiful thing. Anyway, 1964 to 2024 at the University of Texas right now, they are taking away freedom of speech and freedom of assembly. They're doing this and they're saying that, well, we don't want people to be against something. Now, I'd like to be for something. I like here, freedom of speech and freedom of assembly. I like the fact that for 16 years, over 3 different venues, this place has been a repository for free speech and freedom of assembly. Take that away. Now, what do we got? We sit in a circle around a fire. It begins a long time ago. This is the first poetry, right? The first breaking of the silence. And people say, well, what have we got to talk about? Only about life and death and war and peace and all the inevitable verities. And this, tonight, even though there seem to be just a highly selective number of us, is the quality of our consciousness. Life is just an ephemeral bubble. And all of us are in the great sea of troubles. So we reach out to each other and say, yeah, I'm in this together with you. So I say, right here, this microphone is waiting for someone to actually share their best paradigm of problem and solutions that they've got. And we have from Australia, the only, one and only, Mr. Mudd. Mr. Mudd, can you bring forth your... Yeah. When there was a festival, once upon a time, Bob would come out from Australia and he'd share these sounds from the Australian bush. It goes like this.
Oh, we need rhythm. We need a bit of
Yeah, we all
bit
do.
of rhythm.
Yeah, it's Catholics. Okay. So you can imagine you walk in the bush and you hear the sound of a bird out there in the branches. It could be a curlew, it could be a parrot, it could be a cockatoo, it could be any side bird at all. But the real bird, as Charles Bukowski said, is a blue bird inside your soul. The part of you that sings and really wants to sing at all times and all places with all the people around you. And you say to yourself, hey, Bluebird, keep quiet. I cannot sing in this violence. I think of Gaza, I think of Ukraine, I think of Uvalde, I think of El Paso, and I think to myself, why can't the birds sing there? Because the shooting zone, I say, these are the only arms we need. We don't need to have weapons at all. Free speech and freedom of assembly will defend our souls. And where we know we're out there with consenting people hearing us, we know quite well we are all birds in the forest of sounds. We are birds with wide wings flying around. And we are part of the forest of the living. There's living, there's living, there's living, there's living, as long as we can hear each other sing. All those that really want to fly, they gather in the forest like this. They come to kick butt on a Sunday night. And they say to themselves, I know, we're all in this together. In the orchestra of the airport boulevard. I know we're all in this together. And when we actually come through at the end of the night, we'll have experienced something quite unique. There's never been a night like this. There never will be a night like this. Ever before, never again. This is the beginning of all the interregnum. The sound you hear, you'll never hear again. This is a mixture, a quixotic mixture of the earth sounds, the earth sounds, the earth sounds, the drown sounds, the drown sounds, the drone sounds, the drone sounds, drone sounds, drone sounds of your heartbeat, and your pulse calling out to you from the actual earth beneath your feet, saying, Earth, don't frack us, Earth, don't mine us, Earth, don't dig us up and take your crystals from our heart, Earth, leave us be. Let the forest be, don't chop them down and turn them into a mining industry. And you hear the earth beneath your feet. And it calls out and you see the bubbles in the air. And you hear the sounds around, reminding you, you're part of this. You're part of this only earth. No, you can't go to moon. No, you can't go to Mars. No, you can have your little journey at night in the astral stars. But somewhere, like a place like this, you can find sanctuary, succor, a state of bliss. This is temporary and transient, of course, like all life is temporary and transient, of course. But here, you feel at ease because you can hear the sounds that affirm, the sounds that call you back and say, yes, you're in the forest now, the forest of human beings. And in this space, in this sanctuary, in this time, in this night, you have the right to be. You have the right to be heard. You have the right to speak. You have the right to listen. You have the right to assemble. You have all these rights. There's a Bill of Rights and the rights are due. And everyone around here knows that you are the most important person in the room, like every other person in the room is the most important person in this room. So it's a we situation. A we situation. It's not an I situation. It doesn't matter about I. What really matters is you here, you singing to you, saying, I'm alive too, I'm alive, can we talk with you? And of course he'll always answer, the only answer is always yes, yes you can, and you do. And so at the University of Texas, let the people speak, let the people camp, let the people say stop the bombing in Gaza and Ukraine, stop the killing of women and children and innocents, and all the time remember the poetry in your soul is calling like a blue bird, like a bird inside you, wide wings and calling out, saying, yeah, I want to fly too. Where can I fly in a war zone? I need to be it, spoken and heard, in a still sanctuary of words, a place where everything you see reflects your own eternities, and every hour gives you the right to be right here, right now, in his sound. You are found a home this night. It will never be the same again, never be the same again. Welcome home again, dear friends, to your spoken, to your spoken, to your spoken and heard. Hear the words, they're your words. We're going to give them back to you again. This is just the beginning. Welcome, welcome, welcome to your evening.
All right, get up for Tom Moonbird and the Airport Boulevard Experience! Woohoo! I haven't heard Bob Mudd play the didgeridoo in so long. That's awesome. I just love that sound.
I know. I almost forgot what that sounded like, and all of a sudden it came out of nowhere, like.
Yeah, I was on the side. I was like, what's he doing with that length of pipe? Oh! Okay. So I figured it out. Yeah.
That's what she said. Well, you did. That's what you said.
I know. Never mind. I have no comeback to that.
I got to hook up my snare drum. Hold on.
I'm just kind of waiting for Lost and Thought to quit fucking with the microphone stand.
I need to get my dongle.
He said dongle.
Got my dongle.
All right, don't forget about the drink specials, mixed wells, $4.25, and look at those huge, ginormous muffins over there.
What?
Muffins in the cold case. I didn't say they belonged to somebody.
Well, I didn't either. I just said what?
Muffins, fresh baked muffins.
So 2 muffins would be muffy. That's not bad, right? I just wrote that.
Ernie, you are delirious. Seriously.
I am. I'm loopy right now.
Okay, Lost in Thought. Take it away. Who's coming up next?
Coming up next, always a pleasure, and this next poet is in town. Let's hear it for Trevor Wainwright.
Woo! Trev, the road poet.
Thank you. Unfortunately, tonight is my last night in Austin, in Texas, but it's been great as usual. Great events, great people, great friends. And while I was in Austin, not in Austin, while I was down in Midland, I did a project with KCKM Radio. I would recite a poem inspired by a country song, and they would record it. They're going to tag the song to it. This is one of them. It was written last year. On tour, like as such, I need to keep in touch. So cell phone sorted, I'm driving away, raining, miserable start to the day. As I'm driving along, I think, time for a song. Get the radio to play, lyrics hit me straight away. Cole Swindell gets it right, singing about a karaoke night. Girl on stage, letting it flow, singing Tales California. He's wondering, would she fall for a boy from South Georgia? Then thinking, hey, I got a Chevy, she can flip a quarter. I'd drive her anywhere from here to California. And now she had him at Ed's Carolina, a musical treat, so upbeat. I'm listening, thinking there's nothing finer, I know, than when I got country music on the go, when I'm doing a roam of my spiritual home. And to my delight, I'm thinking, all right. And would the car be ringing with me singing if I had a Chevy and she flipped a quarter? would she go for a boy from West Yorkshire? And nothing really could be finer than if she had me at Heads, Carolina. And there's a saying Tamale has, and this is it, it's in this short poem. Kick butt last night, my T-shirt brought humour and delight. A map depicting the UK wrong and only Yorkshire being right. Tamale saying with a cheer, you can tell it's April, Trevor's here. But come May when the stage they look upon, I'll not be there like the migratory bird, I'll be gone. Thank you. And in 2019, I did the story of Jesus being baptized in the Colorado River, going to the wilderness, the devil trying to tempt him. Jesus tells him to go away. The devils come and comfort him and say you'll not see him again. And Jesus says, good, because I'll punch his fucking lights out if I do. Well, it's gone further from there now. This is Lazarus in Austin. And the news came to Jesus. His friend Lazarus was ill. So with all haste, he made his way to Austin, to Lazarus' house, and he says, how is he, Martha? And Martha says, oh, Master, you're too late. He's died. No worries, says Jesus. Where is he? But, Master, he's at the funeral home. He's been embalmed. Take me to him. He's been Martha, where is your faith? And Jesus went to the funeral home and said to the funeral director, open the door to where Lazarus lay. And he did, and Jesus knelt in prayer briefly, put out his arms and said to the room where Lazarus lay, Lazarus, come out of there. And the room remained in darkness, and people began to murmur, saying, no, this man ain't the Son of God. Jesus said this, and he says, Lazarus, I will not tell you again, come out of there. And the lights came on, and Lazarus walked out cured, brought back to life, walked up to Jesus and said, sorry about that, Jesus. I had trouble finding that fucking light switch. Thank you. I'm Trev. See you next April. God bless for now.
For Trev the Road Poet! Right, come on, people! He came across the pond just for us.
Yeah, he was telling me before the show started, and I was running around trying to get everything, situated here. He's leaving tomorrow back across the pond.
Across the pond.
Yep.
Across that big old pond.
In a canoe.
Cool. And then it has on the GPS where it's like...
It's good cardio workout,
It shows where it's like walking, taking car, taking plane, but for Trev, taking the canoe.
Rowboating across the Atlantic. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Lost in Thought. Thank you very much, Trev. Always a pleasure to have you here. Always. Lost in Thought. Take it away.
But before we go on, I'd like to thank everyone that's tuning in online, watching us at home.
Virtual land.
From wherever you may be. Somebody just commented, Jeff Hyatt said that Nancy Griffin's song From a Distance. I don't know what that means. That's what he typed. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe he was referring to the Stinger music. I don't know.
Maybe. Oh.
I'm not familiar with her work.
All right. Lost in Thought. Take it away.
All right. So, next up, you know her, you love her. Let's hear it for JoJo.
Woo!
JoJo's having as many men help her up on stage as possible.
Two this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get as close as you can so they
this?
Yeah, a little closer.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. I'm always so glad to be here. There's so many people responsible for us being here. One is Tom, and then Lost in Thought, and the beautiful woman here, and her partner. This first one is Letting Go. As expected, I have mislaid the words. I have been far to collecting for you away out there where it is predicted and bound to fall into the sea. You persist, however, in this extended separation from scenes that have now grown unfamiliar. You have become the scribe and authority of far and away. I relent and understand that former arrangements no longer sustain the starving child, and Garrett walls I have defended will never hold you now. Tedium. This makes me so tired. After a long walk, we sat down. We tried to say the right things. We divvied up accumulations and promised to take care. She looked west. I turned toward the Georgia pines. Be it out of pity or request of a westbound friend, old Saul kept a warm hand upon my back. I was beholden. Let's see. Let's see. This is for Lost in Thought. No paper hats. He was sweet, I didn't mind. He was holiday ambrosia, or as still as a stem of dozy wine when he felt safe. We bunched and printed quilts and drew smiles on our foolishness. Eating olives wrapped in cheese, we laughed, burped our wine without decorum. And then the talk of going back. To home, he said, south to Normalsville. No paper hats. You can paint, he said, and I will do hair in a garret by the lake. Perhaps my mother will take notice and at long last love me. Thank you, guys.
All right, yes. Thank you, Miss JoJo. Let's hear it for JoJo.
Jojo!
My gain structures are all over the place. I don't know why. I know why. I'm not going to say it on the air, but
Say what? Is it dirty?
no.
I'm
Nothing.
sure we've
Well,
said
see,
worse on the air.
Well, see, no. Because if Ernie starts talking about his gear, he's going to go on and on and on. It will happen. So, Lost of Thought, take it away. Who's coming up next?
Ooh, coming up next, it's a recent voice. He's been here a few times. Let's hear it for Robbie.
Woo! Robbie!
Trying to figure out which. Oh shit! Why is this so wet? You know,
It's
what
cleansed. It's sanitizer.
Oh, okay,
It's minty fresh too.
that's fine. I like that. Smells nice. Man, I just lost my moped recently. Not lost it, you know. I left it, broke down. I just left it there. So now I'm back, you know, not having a vehicle. That means I'm not gonna stop approaching women again, you know. Yeah, I don't want to be at a club or something, and she, you know, we're doing our thing, and then girl, you know, looks back to me. She says, "Hey, Robbie, let's go back to your place." I'm like, if we leave now, we can catch the bus at 12:30 p.m. We can be at my house by 1 a.m. You know, so I'm gonna stop doing that till I get my moped fixed. It was convenient, you know what I mean? I can get where I need to go for the most part. I can get the only issue I had with it was shopping, because every time I went shopping, you know, I have my backpack on, my shopping bag, right? I go to self checkout and I'm just shoving shit in my bag. It looks wrong, you know what I mean? Even though I didn't steal anything, she's just looking at me. I'm just like, no, I bought this. I promise. I know how it looks like. I know I look like a fucking, you know, but I'm not. But she's just watching. She has the eyes. She's like, is this guy fucking, you know? It's weird. It's real. It's so weird to the point. I'm not gonna lie. I just started stealing shit. Actually, I'm like, if she's gonna think I'm doing it, it might as well commit the crime. You know. Okay. All right. Never mind. The second part never works like it used to. I'm here for it. Okay. Thank you. Hell yeah. You know. You still candies and chocolates. She knows what's up. Fight the power. You know. Fuck what these students are doing, man. They need to start stealing candy. That's that's real protest right there. I mean, that's making a difference, you know. Stealing chocolate at Walmart, you know, it's fighting the power. I don't know. That's real protest right there. You know? Shit. What else? I've been it's an idea, I guess. I've been partying a little bit, you know, more than usual recently. It can never last for me. I'll do it like for 2 months and then, you know, stop. I don't know how people would just keep going. Some people do it for years. I'll meet some people at bars. They're like, yeah, fuck it. I'm here every week. I'm like, how, man? The shame is too much. Do you know what I mean? Every time I'm like at home, I gotta work tomorrow. I'm just, you know, I'm just in my bed, right? Just trying to get some sleep. I'm just sitting there, like, looking at the clock. It's like, fall asleep, bro. Like, I gotta wake up early. She's like, what the fuck did I just do, you know? I'm just laying there trying to find okay, all right. I don't know, idea. Yeah, what else? I just switched jobs. I'm working security now, undisclosed location. Before this, I used to work valet. Some of you guys, I don't know. I feel like some of you know my joke too much. Okay, yeah. Fuck. All right, I'll tell it again, just for you. All right. The rest of you cover your ear. So, I don't know. It's nice. Valet was cool. I'm not gonna do. I don't know. Last time I did the French part, you know, the lady kind of turned. Yeah, she turned on me. She started speaking French. You know, it got weird. Yeah. You're not like that. I've been learning ever since that, bro. I've been like fucking doing my Duolingo. You know what I mean? Cause I froze up. I was just like oui, you know, because I built up this set like I know how to speak French, and she said something. I was just like. You know what I mean? Fuck. It's cool. Yeah, it is. I don't know. It's cool. Oui. You guys ever pay for pussy? Never mind. Okay, go ahead. Next idea. I'm buff, right? You can tell. It's not good. It's not a good thing. You know what I mean? I'm too buff. You know. I'm too poor to be walking around this buff. It's an issue. I'm eating like a week worth of food in 2 days. You know, it's not sustainable. It's like seeing a crackhead with veneer teeth. You know, just on the side of the road, like just purely white. It's just like. Can I have some money, please? Like, what the fuck, bro? This is not gonna last. You know? Spending money on the wrong things. Yeah, that would be like seeing a starving African kids with abs. You know, it's like I'm paying for you to stay alive. You know, not look better than me. Like, what the fuck? You don't want to see that. Can you imagine a commercial just like African dude standing for $19. Man, just abs out, just like, yeah, you know what I mean? Donate. You'll be like, what the fuck? All right, guys, thank you. That's my time.
Let's hear it for Robbie. Presenting the new gym, presented by Sally Struthers.
Okay, Ernie, thank you.
And pants.
I was just getting a kick out of watching him bounce on that cajon. I was like, he's bouncing on a drum. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, I thought he was going to just sit down, but then he laid down.
Yeah,
on it.
I was back there like,
That actually takes some abs right there.
Yeah,
Talk about working out.
yeah, that was like rock hard abs right there. All right, don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed 12s, $4.25. You can go get yourself some coffee, soda, anything that like really shakes. What is it? Tickles your fancy, whatever. I mean, they also have hot tea. If you're like, you know what, I just feel like a cup of chamomile. They got that too. Just go over and ask the goddess Alyssa, and she's like, I'll help you out. Just give me a couple dead presidents.
I do have to relay something when he was talking about his routine where like he lost his moped, and so now like he tries to pick up girls and then well I took the bus and they like disappear. For real, in 1985, I was living in Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
The second time I was living in Hollywood, I was 18, and me and my roommate. This was the 80s, in the height of glam metal, and we went down to the Troubadour, which we would do on the weekends a lot.
Also known as the pube.
The pube. We go down to because you'd call it the Trube, we would call it the pube. Let's go down to the pube. Anyway, but our hair's all done up. We're all 80s metal, and so I don't even know who was playing that night, but we hit on these chicks. We started hitting up, getting along with these two girls, and he's talking to her, and I'm talking to her friend, and they're like, hey, you want to go back to our place? And they're like, yeah. And we're like, score, okay. So and we're buying them drinks and all that, and so we walk outside the club, and as soon as we get outside on the sidewalk, they're like, where's your car? Where'd you park? And we're like, oh, we took the bus. Without a second, they just turned around and walked away, and we're like, I mean, they couldn't have turned around faster. Oh, we took the bus. Bye.
Ernie B, you cock-blocked yourself.
We took the bus.
Yo.
But they had already agreed to come back to the apartment with us. I mean, come on, man. Shit. But see, if we would have taken our own car, though, it would take us another hour to find a parking space once we got back to our apartment.
Also true.
Oh, parking was a bitch out there. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm done.
Thank you, Ernie B. Ernie B has a gazillion stories, but we've got a finite amount of time. So, Lost a Thought, who's coming up next?
Coming up next, a voice we haven't seen in a while. Glad he's here. Let's hear it for Bob Mudd.
Bob Mudd, yeah! The return of Bob Mudd.
That's me on the trombone. Okay, no, it's not.
I'll try something totally ridiculous, something really different. It requires audience participation. Trevor, can you bring my coffee up to stage? Let's not spill it. Let's try this, a bit of coffee jazz.
That was I'm a Little Teacup, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's get serious. Look out.
So, what's this? It's a pipe. Exactly, it's a pipe. It is not a didgeridoo. Sounds like one, though. Yes, And what I'm presenting is not the didgeridoo, but the faint sound of the didgeridoo through a drain pipe. But it is meant to be a phenomenal tribute to Aboriginal culture. Never mind, the drone starts like this. It is a drone that we have all heard from when we were in the womb. It was the sound, the dull sound of everything going around, all around. It was the whispering love of the partners. It was the noise in the background. It was a drone. Hearing is one of the first senses to develop. The drone goes on and on and on, and mixed in with the argument and a jabberwocky of heavy metal. It's a drone rolling along, a drone of pop tunes, of doors slamming, of arguments, of lovemaking. But all through the drone is a heartbeat, a constant and steady heartbeat until the night comes when it's gentle and it's soft and it calms right down. The drone is the first sound you heard. It's also the very first sound of Aboriginal culture, and a real didgeridoo played by a songman is an instrument made by nature itself, an instrument eaten by white ants, a hollow log. It is so simple. It is the essence of native culture. Simple, beautiful. Beyond the drone, if you listen carefully, and if I've got any breath left to play it, you hear a harmonic as well. You can hear the sound of traffic. You can hear a plane flying. You can hear cars. It is a drone. It goes on, and it's a perfect backing for many a kind of music worldwide. The drone, it just goes on and on and on.
That's me on the trombone. No, it's not. It's not.
Give it up for Bob Mudd! Woo!
You know, I don't know how he's holding making that, holding his breath that long, or blowing out. It's like, that's a long note.
Isn't that like the circular breathing?
I can't do that.
Is it? It is?
Billy Gibbons could do that from ZZ Top. He can keep singing. He can breathe in and out without breaking a note.
I remember my band director, my French horn teacher, tried to teach me circular breathing. I was like, nah, sorry, no.
That'd be great to do. I think that'd be awesome.
All right, lost in thought. Who's coming up next?
Coming up next, haven't seen this voice in a bit. Let's hear it for Andy of the Xions.
Oh, yeah! Woo!
Ooh, hello. Hey, everyone. Good to be back. Oh, my God. I'm bringing love, Kick Butt Coffee. the people here. Ernie, Hot Tamale, Lost in Thought, Tom, Jojo, our friends from overseas. Okay, I only have one song, so the choice will be yours. Do you want an 80s power ballad? I get it too? Okay. All right, do you want the 80s power ballad first, or do you want a dance song about being jealous of your girlfriend's dog? 80s power ballad? Oh yeah. Here it is. It's an original, but it was written 30 years ago. Send the whispers talking. Send the whispers screaming inside me. Wanna reach out, I wanna reach out. Touch the love that you bring. Wanna be more, wanna be less. Everything I've ever been. Everything I've ever been. So slipping away, so slipping away, so slipping away, so slipping away, slipping away. I found myself, I was a lonely man. What do you say? I wanted to find myself again. Send the whispers talking. Send the screaming, screaming inside me. Wanna reach out, I wanna reach out. Just the love that you bring. Wanna be more, wanna be less. Everything I've ever been. Ooh, everything I've ever been. Turn around, turn away, we follow, stay, force in your heart. Never sat and never lie, pushing on my life. It's time for change, change your life. It's time to whisper, stalking, inside you, inside you, inside you. Thank you. That was listened. That was actually written by a very talented friend of mine. He actually wrote this song too. This next one. Oh, I actually need my phone. This one is the song is called "Suspicious," and it could be about an ex-partner, but it actually is about like being jealous of a dog. Like your partner is more in love with your dog than you. That's what this song is. It's called "Suspicious." Okay, it's a dance song, so just be ready.
See
Good to be back.
Oh my God!
Let's hear it for Andy of the Zions.
Thank you! My God, that brought me back to my clubbing days, 1980. Blah, blah, blah.
And welcome to Club Butt.
Oh my God, I felt like I was in Reynosa again. Oh my God. Where me and Ernie B and our classmates would do a whole hell of a lot of underage drinking and dancing. Hell yeah.
Okay, Lane just decided to leave the stage. Okay, now he's coming
Yeah,
back.
I guess so.
So I was about to go to a two-shot with y'all, but then he left. Okay, now I can do it. Okay, there you go.
Thank you, Lane. Thank you for joining us. So come in. But thank you, Andy. Oh my God, that brought it back. What was that one, Ernie B? The Alaskan?
The Alaskan, and then there was Eddie's also.
I went to
Well,
the.
now they have an Eddie's on the American side too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I went to the Alaskan. That's when we were dancing to like Tears for Fears.
because
And
that's where all the high
Pet
school
Shop
kids would go
Boys.
back in the '80s because there's no drinking age in Mexico, and when you
Yeah.
live 7 miles from the border, you go to Mexico.
You go party. Ow! Okay.
But I wouldn't go there now.
Everyone else in the audience is like, all right, get it moving, Grandma. Who's next? All right, take it away, Lost in Thought.
My day,
When I used to drink and I was 14.
excuse me, let me pick up my lung.
14.
I'm joking. That was an over exaggeration. It was 16.
I wasn't. I think 14. I was 14 when the first time I got shit faced. Yeah.
Okay,
I didn't enjoy it, but I did get shit
Ernie,
faced.
you need to write a poem about it. Coming up next,
Ode to my kidney,
oh, to your liver.
my liver.
Do it quick.
I was probably 14. People thought I was drunk.
People still do.
So, coming up next, we have a new voice.
New voice.
Let's hear it for Vix.
I forgot to advance the track.
Hey, my name is Vix. I just moved here to Austin, and this is my first open mic. I've wanted to share my poetry for a really long time, and this is my first getting out there and doing that finally.
Where'd you move from?
I moved from good old Houston, Texas. Yeah, no more swamp for me.
Yeah, I heard that.
The wonderful and terrible thing about life is there are multiple ways to feel and express your emotions. My hope is that within this poetry, their colors that I have curated are something that you can find in your life. And maybe you can find new colors and you can wish to seek those instead. Black, side A. You capture even the blind. You're always present in everything found. While I sleep, you give me peace in mind. Your pure energy, so much more than black and white. Your perspective, you speak every color and listen in every hue. Everything you do is done so cleverly. My heart belongs to every shade of you. Black, B-side. I cut my hair. I tried to let go of the fear. It holds memories, and I can't begin to cope. Even now, my mind can't be clear, for I still live with my sweet Lilith, and if I'm going to be completely sincere, I know she's nothing but a blackened, bloody myth. But nothing is scarier than living with your killer in constant fear. I'm only going to do 2 sets for y'all today, but I'm going to stop from there. So this is blue side A, and then I'll do B. I wonder in blue. You carry rivers in your skin, and you gaze at me in such a beautiful hue I wish I could swim in. Lover's Lake, summer of 1992. This photo holds your favorite shade. And like you, tried and true, I see now why the color blue is made. Blue, side B. I've been underwater a lot lately. The blue scene just might be the cure. Besides, who needs to breathe stably? A healthy one, I'm sure. But I think it's only fair. The one who put me down here stays there. So we'll drown together. Do you feel that compressed air? All I need from you is to feel complete despair. Thank you.
Let's hear for new voice Vix.
Oh, I thought you were going to do phase 3. I was like, oh, shoot, Ernie, hit the music.
And I failed to mention those 2 girls that we hit on at the Troubadour.
Oh, shit.
They were equally as 80s big hair,
80s out.
80s big hair, up to here, spandex, day-glow outfits. Oh my God, they were so hot.
He says as his woman is on stage. Thanks, baby. I love you too.
But we took the bus, so
It's okay.
It was 1985. Come on.
It's okay. When he was in Hollywood, I was like 16. And he was like a quote unquote musician. So yeah.
What do you mean was?
No. I'm saying it, during high school.
Okay, I see how you are.
During high school.
Yeah, see, I can shut off her mic now. See. See how you are.
I'm saying my.
I'm joking.
My parents would have never let me date you, you long-haired hippie musician. Now he's still long-haired, and guess what? I don't care.
Leave this long-haired country boy alone.
Okay, lots of thought. Quick! Bring up the next person.
All right. So, coming up next, we have Amiela.
Woo!
Hello. Woo, works. Yay, sweet. Hi. I'm Mama Yella, and I usually play the flute. But today I'm going to do a little letter that I wrote. I actually wrote this for Toastmasters. I was in Toastmasters for a while in Minnesota. I'm from St. Paul, Minneapolis. And everyone in my family is bipolar. All my aunts and my dad and his brother. And so I've known this since I was a kid, so I've been researching this a long time. The thing about bipolar, a lot of you might not know, and this is like just to inform you, there's you can look up Ren. If you look up Ren, he wrote this. He's a rap guy, and there's somebody talking over me right now, so it's really hard to concentrate. But he wrote an album called Sick Boy, B-O-I, and he was actually diagnosed with bipolar way back, and then they found out that decided that he had CFS, which is what I have, ME-CFS, chronic fatigue syndrome, which is actually called SEID, systemic exertion intolerance disorder, which is related to PTSD, which I also have. and I also have hypersomnia and some other things. But then what he found out is he started going into psychosis, and they discovered they actually had Lyme disease. And so one of the symptoms of Lyme disease is actually psychosis, and he knows a lot. If you watch his video about his experience with Lyme, because he's actually going through treatment right now. Avril Lavigne had it. They think Justin Bieber had it. So it's actually really quite common. But he really, really goes into what it's like for the treatment, and haven't been able to. I have Lyme too. I got bit by a tick in March of 2022, right before I moved to Texas, and so I've kind of been in denial about it. So this is called Intro to a Letter. This is called Letter to a Friend About His Brother. Trigger warning. I'm about to share some strong language in the mention of suicide. A good friend of mine lost his little brother to suicide many years ago, and he was recently sharing publicly a mini speech about his anger and grief processing this happening. This is my response to him. This is called Letter to a Friend About His Brother. You are angry and you are wrong. His illness is not what killed him. I know because I have the same one. It's not that crazy chemical thing that you, your mom, your dad, and his doctors kept hounding on him to medicate that killed him. It's not that lion at his door that kept scratching, the lion that kept him awake and shifting back and forth between the dimensions, the lion that he kept letting in to tear him into pieces to remind him which side he had to pledge his allegiance to that killed him. It wasn't. If it were, I'd have done it too. If it were his illness, I'd have done it too. I will tell you again what didn't kill him. I will tell you again what kept him here as long as it did. What made him not pull the trigger the first time, the second time. Do you know how many times he held it there at his temple? Do you want to know what made him stay the other times? The gift. The gift you call his demon. The gift that lady who heard about your brother's suicide scoffed and said, "We all know what a horrible illness that bipolar is. I'm so sorry." That gift kept him here. And that gift we mystically minded call the interdimensional space-time shape-shifting character of waking and dreaming, that is actually what kept him here as long as it did. I know. Because that's what keeps me here. Not the gift anymore. The memory of it. Because I gave it back. But I'm not writing to you about me. I'm writing to you about your brother. You are angry and you are wrong. His bipolar is not what killed him. It is that you called his gift a demon. It is that lady called it a horrible illness. Horrible for who? For you? For your mother? For your father? For his friends? What killed him is y'all's calling it a curse. Y'all's calling it a chronic, gene-twisted, mutative mistake. It came too soon, and somebody's talking, and that's very rude. Can you please stop? It came too soon, this gift. It often does. When it's given to those who have thrust it upon us with a stroke of shock, a happening that rips out our throat, screaming and whimpers us into submission. Doctors call it initial trauma. Okay, we're never ready. We're always too young, always whirlpooled into the depths too fast. The time bends, and shut up about your chemicals. Fuck you all and your blah, blah, blah about imbalanced chemicals. Ain't got shit to do with chemicals. We just need y'all to understand that the initial trauma was fucked up, and it was the devil's work. And it was not our fault. Then, if it is our chemicals, they will balance themselves. The gift is always there, hiding in the silence where the mystics muse, that place where we present the future, where time turns back on itself, and for us it is as real as you and me. A wrinkle in time, this gift is a shortcut, a tesseract, the fast track to eternity for a second and back. If we make it through listening to the doctor's bullshit about our fucked up mutated gene, and think a minute, a minute feather falls at 9.8 meters per second squared, whether Galileo drops it from the fucking Leaning Tower of Pisa or I drop it from my window 6 stories above the story you thought you knew, the story that catches us, you, me, a feather, a quill, a plume, light to us the moonlight, au clair de la lune, mon ami Pierrot. To write a single word, fire. This gust of wind has blown my candle out. I have no more fire. Open your door, damn it, Pierrot. Moonlight, au clair de la lune. Open your door so I can see. He was not sick. He was gifted with the gift too soon. He wasn't ready. None of us are. Mûrir, the French word for ripening. Mûr in French is a wall. Mûr in French is also a fruit, like a blackberry. Mûrir is a wall ripened into fruit, hard to soft, movement from resistance to acceptance, and that takes time. to become mature enough to ripen, to be confident enough to hold one's place there and shape shift without shame, without resistance, without being shamed by being told how sick you fucking are over and over again. Curling into a corner, trying hard to escape that look of pity. Fuck your looks of pity. We can handle the gift, maybe, sometimes. What we can't handle is that you can't handle it. And we can't handle your pain, your pity, your not so well hidden disgust, gust of holy fire and wind. Give us a minute, a minute minute, moonlit slice of hope. His bipolar is not what killed him. If it were, it would have killed me. If you ripen slowly into awakening, the initial shockwave spreads and flattens. The realization comes that we're all given the gift. Ours was given in violence, and the timing was off. The gift was given not less pure, less beautiful, less healing, less magnificent. It was simply less ripe, unripened, raw, immature. It was way too early, too painful, too overwhelming. And we, being hated for having the gift, thrusted us, not ready and not knowing how to handle it, hated and pitied and disgusted by family and punished and mummified and zombified by this society's policemen, those we affectionately called doctors. What those doctors thought they knew in 1991 shifted in 2002. The nines became zeros and the zeros, ones became twos. And soon in 2022, the paradigm will shift again when the elders and the dreamers from the indigenous tribes have voice again. What was called in 1991 a psychotic break, top psychiatrist, PhD, Dr. Stanislav Grof calls a spiritual emergency, a healing emergency. Our body spontaneously healing itself from unspeakable pain and trauma. A psychotic break is a self-healing gift of the human psyche to enter another dimension, to create a womb that can nurture us while we heal. Echoing with whale song and seaweed's caress, with sutures suturing our escaping wounds and blood-staining tears, tearing through the closed door to the only one who can heal us, the divinity we experience. You know those fucking doctors of modern psychiatry called Ramakrishna schizophrenic, right? And St. Teresa of Avila is a hysterical, psychotic, St. John of the Cross, a hereditary degenerate. And those gurus today, yes, even Sadhguru, who achieve the deepest state of meditation and do not require food or water for weeks, are practitioners of artificial catatonia. I feel I've known this since 1991 when my own spiritual emergency carried me into the kingdom come. Through my third eye held the prophetic vision. No, it was a psychotic delusion, they said. I say with Dr. Groff, it was a spiritual emergency, a holotropic state of emergency. Because once we have tasted the elixir of eternity, it is impossible ever to satiate us with toxic reality fucking again. Nothing. No taste, no smell, no touch, no sound, no other sight will match it. Once we have met our muse, she calls to us with her voix de sirène, her siren's voice, and we ache to go there again, to finish our healing journey. Our body initiated the journey that was savagely arrested, hands bound to doors with chains and locked with lithium and thirazepine, Abilify and Prozac. Shame, 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 shame. Rusting doors, rusting chains, rusted. Why? Fear of the shaman, fear of the guru, fear of the seer, the truth teller, fear of those of us who can slip back and forth dimensions without a single drug, like yogis in a trance and Buddhists in meditation, interpreting the in-between, conquering the elevation at will, the door closes, slam! Giving us no way back to reality except by wind and fire. And whispers from this side, she's in danger to herself and others. She's a danger to herself and others. Lock her up for life, as well as the shamans, the mystics, the monks, the saints, those treading the tightrope of the liminal across the abyss of the real, balancing without fear of falling, because the liminal realm is thicker than rope, and we have tolerated the abyss long enough. We tiptoe the tightest rope where only angels and demons dare to tread, and we salute them both on our way across, because we know that they're there to teach us something before we have to fall at 9.8 meters per second squared. Down, down, down. Yes, we'll do anything to go back. Anyway, anything to stay longer in a safe place before smashing into the pieces of the rocks of the real world below, knowing we'll never find safety again, aching with the memory of treading gossamer of spider silk, tasting the elixir of eternity, the only milk that will ever satiate us again. What almost killed me was not bipolar, but the shame of bipolar, the misfitism that has to be my faultism. I'm a burden to my family who pities me ism. It's not bipolar that kills the bipolar. It's the shame we feel about our ability to climb the heights without a drug, and the shame of our inability to get down by ourselves. The shame of the ability to enter into interdimensional space-time, shifting at the call of our muse, and the inability to fully rematerialize back into this sheepskin, convincingly enough for the rest of y'all, because we haven't mastered the rules of travel yet. What saved me was giving up the gift. I gave back the gift. I decided to be accepted as one of y'all. I had to give up the gift till y'all caught on, cut up with the feather falling, so that we're ready to sit at the table and open our gift at the same goddamn time. Happy birthday. They said that's what the Buddha did. I ain't no Buddha. But I understand the moral of his story. And I'm not telling you this, my friend, to shame you. I'm telling you this because you are wrong. Your brother's bipolar did not kill him. His access to waking dream state did not kill him. That access was trying to heal him. And our society shamed him the way it shames all of us with the abilities of the mystics. The mystics had sense enough to hide in their orders, sense enough to stay away from the rest of us who are not ready, jealous, anxious, scared to fucking death of people with the gift. And your brother did not recover his balance in time during your lifetimes together. Yet your brother will be sitting at the table with you and me and every soul ever breathed, a minute minute in this dimension, and we will all be ready for the gift and enter being in time with the one God above who created it all. You can't fix it now. I can't fix it now. But we can do more to admit we are wrong. Your brother was never ill. He was never sick. Call what ailed him anything but a disease, for God's sake. Or you call me sick too, and I am not, nor was I ever sick. And neither are those that split ship this dimension and that, but he had to, and we have to choose for now which dimension to pledge our allegiance to until we're all ready for the gift. In this plane or another, we will be.
Thank you. I'm sorry that. Thank you.
All right, give it up for Armor Yellow. Oh, I was like, where'd you go? All right, don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $4.25. Get a delicious baked good from the cold case. There's a lot of stuff to eat or drink there, as Ernie B says.
Buy, purchase, consume, enjoy.
Lost in Thought, take it away. Who's coming up next?
Coming up next, let's hear it for Vivid Nothing.
Woo!
How's everyone doing tonight? Man, I think I just got a buzz off this spray.
There's like kind of like not alcohol. I mean, there's like don't. She just sprayed it. Don't inhale it.
Hey, beats dumpster diving for alcohol, right? Just kidding. It's a story I heard outside from somebody.
Oh shit! You got a whole band coming up behind you now all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, I got Pandy.
God damn it. Now I got to work.
McDougal.
Hold on.
Andy. Andy Pandy.
Hold on. Let me turn your keywords on. Wait, give me a second.
Andy and
here.
Pandy.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's do it in blues and F. No, just kidding.
Actually, it's in E. I was wondering if you can throw a little reverb on the guitar because I didn't bring my processor.
Oh, okay.
Like heavy reverb.
Hear my train coming. Hear my train coming. Coming down the line. Coming down the line. And it feels like running wild with smiles. And it feels like running wild with smiles. And that storm is coming wild. I can feel it in the air. That storm is running wild. I can feel it in the air. It's like a heavy setting sun. Transcendental everyone. It's like a heavy setting sun. Are you one? Are you one? Are you one? And I feel like a train is coming down the line. And the universe is bleeding imaginary time. Lord, Lord, won't you tell me something? Bring me something I can't hide. Lord, won't you tell me something I can't hide? And I can surely see the way, the red path of yesterday. As I hear that horse coming down. Lord, I'm bleeding. You can't heal these wounds. So Lord, I'm bleeding. Can't heal these wounds. Oh, yeah. I need some love, love. The world needs some love, oh, baby. You need some love, love, Thank you. Yeah. That was a little improvisation, you guys, so hope you liked it. Give it up for everybody behind over here, man. Yeah. Candy, Spookle, and Andy. All right.
I'm trying to remember everybody's names. Eddie, Andy, Pandy, and Spooky. I got them.
Everyone ending in E.
Give it up for Vivid Nothing and the Blues Jam. There we go. Where's Lost in Thought? There he is.
Kicking off their worldwide tour. And they only have 2 dates.
And next up, they're performing down the street at the 7-Eleven. I'm just
You know, during South by, bands will play like at the 7-Eleven or wherever.
Well,
It's
yeah.
It's crazy. You go in there like to get a soda or something. There's a band playing in the corner. Like, holy shit. H-Marts. And
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. I remember when I first moved to Austin, I didn't know. I mean, I was like, I had literally living in Tyler before, so I had no idea about outdoor entertainment. And then me and my ex were walking up and down the street, and musicians were literally becoming like. There's this one guy that we joked about for years, and he would be running up to us with his guitar, singing the Sam Cooke, "Cupid, drop back your bow," but he was running after us. It was like, I was like, "What do I do? What do I do?" And then what? And then somebody else on 6th Street, just give him $1, and he was just passing by. I was like, "Oh, okay." And and then he took. As soon as I gave him the $1, he took off. I was like,
I have
okay.
to say, it just hit me now.
Uh-oh.
That little jam that they did. I thought Eddie was just gonna go up there, like he usually does, and play with some tracks or whatever. But all of a sudden, everybody jumped on stage. Okay, cool. And it was just kind of this mellow. It wasn't really a blues, but it was just kind of like a drone kind of jam, and it reminded me of something off of a Dire Straits Brother in Arms album. There's a I don't know the name of the song. There's a track on that album that kind of sounds like that.
No, go ahead.
I'm talking to you.
I know.
Go what?
No, I was gonna say we should go lean back and just kind of chill while you finish. But go ahead, go ahead.
If anyone's familiar with Brother in Arms,
Yes.
Dire Straits, not so far away from me. Dun, dun, dun. There's another track. I don't know the name of it, but it was like that.
I like that song.
It's a real mellow kind of thing. It's a jam, and for the life of me, I can't remember the name of it, but that kind of reminded me of that. So there.
Okay, Lost in Thought, we're ready for you.
Okay, don't hurry up to the microphone or anything. Just kind of take your time.
Coming up next,
Like we can be like 5 minutes till showtime, and
Ernie. He was getting ready to start.
and then we'll go pick up Lane, and we're waiting for him, and he'll just like mosey down the stairs, and you're like,
All right, next.
Coming up next, let's hear it for Andrew Green.
Ooh.
you know what? Use the other microphone.
The other one?
Yeah, because I think that cable's kind of funky.
Yeah. Dude, that last song, it mellowed the shit out of me. Oh my God. I feel way too relaxed. I feel like that song made me feel like if a fly got stuck in a speaker and it was like, I guess this is just my life now. This is the rest of my life. I'll just die here. I only got 24 hours. I'm just going to mellow out. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been doing good lately. My car got broken into, and they stole all of my notebooks that I write all my ideas in, all my comedy stuff. They stole everything, and it just feels so weird that there's just somebody who has all my weird, fucked up thoughts. I don't know. I mean, and it's just so weird. It's like, but then I feel bad for them because it's like if you're breaking into somebody's car You need money, clearly. I don't know where your life's at. And they found my car. Like, ooh, a bag. Perfect. Break the window, get the bag. They're in a rush. They get in their car. They're driving away. They open my bag. Oh, fuck. He's an open mic comedian. There's no fucking money in here. This guy's a fucking loser. Damn it. No. I don't know. I feel weird about it all. And I did also had some money in my car, but I don't feel bad about the money at all. I feel way worse about the notebooks. It was a really shitty feeling. And like I just kind of imagine these guys like they're like best buds, like hanging out, and they're smoking weed and they're reading my shitty joke ideas. They're like, look at this one. This one's really fucking bad. This guy is a fucking hack. He's just a generic depressed white guy. It's just like not even unique. Just real sad. It's a loser. I don't know. That's just like, but like, why would you, that only has value to me, like nobody else. Like that has no monetary value to you. I'm the only person, potentially, if it ever became great, you know, like maybe it could get paid. But, yeah, I don't know why they did that. They took that, and I was thinking, like, damn, I wish they had, like, stolen my car instead. Like, I have car insurance, and I was thinking, damn, what if they stole my car, and I could have got a new car? And, like, what if, like I've been just, like, thinking, like, if this happens again, I need to, like, write a note to prepare, to just say, hey, before you do what I think you're about to do, let me give you a proposition. How about, instead of stealing my notebooks and my old shoes and my shitty phone charger, how about just take everything out of the car and then just drive away? The keys are right there. Just fucking go. Just leave the stuff. Take the car. I won't tell anybody. It's all yours. Yeah, I don't know. But that's so weird. And then what else happened? Yeah, I'm afraid, like, what if, like, because going around to open mics, I'm wondering, like, am I going to see this, like, someone with my material all of a sudden? Like, wait, it was you? I fucking knew it. I don't know. And then what else? They took my CDs, which was weird. They took, like, I had, like, some CDs, but then it's just, like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. Well, they were all the CDs. They were like these Of Montreal CDs. I don't know if y'all listen to Of Montreal. Yeah. I think a lot of people don't. A lot of people like them, but then like a lot of people hate them. So I feel like I hope they hate Of Montreal. I really hope they hate them. So they're like, oh God, I hate this guy. I don't know. Yeah, but I like a lot of like I don't know. Like I wish I could like explain to them like if they were reading my notebook. Like no, it's not like depressing stuff. It's just like conceptual. You gotta, I don't know. But yeah, I was working on this one joke that was in the notebook. And basically what happened is my roommate's dog died. And I found out because I woke up to my roommate screaming, oh God, Steve died. And then that was like the first sign. I was like, well, I'm not a detective, but I think there's a dead dog in this house. Steve is the dog. I feel like I lost you guys. I feel like, what's he talking about now? Okay. But, no, I tried writing a joke about my roommate's dog dying, but it took, like, I have so many pages of, like, me just, like, writing about this dead dog, and then there's just these people reading it, like, what is this? Does this guy kill his roommate's dog or something? I don't know. But that happened. Well, when my roommate's dog died, I felt really bad. And I didn't know what to do. So what I did, I tried going back to sleep instead of helping her with her dog because I didn't know what to do. Which is now I realize this is a really weird thing to do, is trying to fall asleep while someone's mourning their dead dog. And now it got really dark. Well, I didn't help because her boyfriend was helping her and his friend, and then I felt like it's kind of too many cooks in the kitchen kind of thing. Like, we don't all need to touch the dead dog. Like, it's not... Okay. Anyway. Well, I was trying to be nice to her and cheer her up. And, like, later on that day, I was like, oh, does Steve die? Like, yeah, he died. I found him in your bathroom. He was leaking out of his asshole. And I was like, oh, it's a weird detail to include. And I was trying to be positive, and I was like, well, look on the bright side. At least Steve died doing what he loved to do, which was shitting on my side of the house. He loved getting to shit on my side of the house. That was like his favorite thing. If there was a dog heaven for Steve, it would look like my side of the house. And he could shit wherever he liked, this is for Steve. All right, that's all I got, y'all. Bye.
Damn it! I had a story that was related to something he just said, and I can't remember now.
You could tell it while Lane is walking up here.
What was he talking about before the dead dog thing?
With losing his notebooks and stuff. How
Oh
they
yes.
have
Okay. Now I remember. When I first got my first job at a recording studio, professional recording studio, I had gone in. It was 1984 or something. I can't remember. 82. And I went in there with my band, and we recorded. And then when we mixed the record, I stayed with the engineer and helped him, control. And back then, it was all analog. It wasn't automated. You had to do everything by hand. So I was helping him. We hit it off. He offered me a job, whatever. Well, after a while, I was like, I had all these ideas, these guitar riffs and stuff that I would record on cassette. I had all these cassettes of ideas and just like he was saying, notes that scribbled down on the notepad. But at the recording studio, they had digital recording equipment, so I could archive them. I wanted to archive them. So the night before, and I asked the owner of the studio, "Can I do that?" He was like, "Oh yeah, come on in. No, we won't charge you. No, just come on in. You're an employee here now." So I got anxious, and I loaded up my car the night before with all my tapes and stuff. And that night, me and my buddies went out to go see The Wall. This was 1984. Yeah, somewhere around, maybe around that time. And we went to see The Wall. And while we were in there, somebody broke into my car, took all my tapes, broke into my other buddy's car that went with us, and one of his friends had one of those briefcase things full of cassettes that you could flip over and had more cassettes on. Took all of his tape, everything. It was just gone, and all my ideas, everything, they're just gone. And like he was saying, somebody might just like, what is this? It's just a notebook. They throw it away. But that's your art, and those were my ideas, and they're gonna listen to they're just like little, 4-measure riffs. They probably erased them or just threw the tapes away, and it's like, well, it's gone forever.
Yeah, I feel him because I have my backpack full of notebooks, and I keep that on me like my cell phone, and I'd be like, I don't have anything valuable in here, just notebooks, pens, the occasional tarot deck, but that's valuable to me, nobody else.
The same thing happened to Kirk Hammett from Metallica. He would record ideas on his phone, and he lost his phone. And he said he had tons and tons of riffs that he can't remember. They're gone. Just gone. Dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, Lost in Thought. Who's coming up next?
Coming up next, let's hear it for Pandi.
The sweet, dulcet tones of Pandi.
All right, you all. Get ready for the loudest screaming metal you've ever heard in your life. I'm just joking, man.
Hey. I don't want a thing to do with your kind. And I ain't got no time to kill on your dime. Strung up hanging round, looking like you're upside down. But I ain't one to shed no blood, that's your crime. And I ain't one to sling no mud, I clean it up. You ain't what I call a friend, I wouldn't even if I could pretend. But man, you ain't like anybody else. As night becomes the sunrise, as dirt becomes the butterflies, sure as though it always seems to stay the same. And I'll be waiting anxiously, and I'll be falling fast asleep, and I'll be dreaming of the day the dream died. No sticks, no stones could break my bones like you can. If I knew hate, I'd call it love for you. Man, high up on a hill, cheaper than a dollar bill. A man, you ain't like anybody else. And it's the end. Are you my curse? Are you my friend? And if we got hitched to the end of the road, will you be there to carry my load? Getting back with that terrible feeling. My vision is cracked, but it looks like it's healing. I'm getting it back like it's 4 in the morning when the sun only shines has been given a warning. Getting it back with the rest of the leap year. I'm keeping the babbitt, the bat, and the reindeer. Getting it out, whatever I gotta keep it. Telling the truth that I don't really tell. Sure, we pretend. Yeah, thanks. That's a Dr. Dog song. Hell yeah. Cool. Do I have time for that? I'll do another one.
See, okay, that song was the song from Kirk Hammett's phone. When you just played. No, I'm joking.
Another Dr. Dog song. It's all here. Today is the only day. The old times make way for the new. Some fruit punch spills on the tablecloth. There ain't no mess to clean up. Garbage in a can sticks together. The tiniest of things are forever. Drop a couple coins and a feather and watch them float away at the same time. The song is made with sugar and lemonade. Sing on the porch, swing along. Me and you having a barbecue, sticking our thumbs in the air. No, no, no. Meeting up some notes in our pocket. Drop a couple pens and a pencil and watch it all fall right into place. Ow.
Give it up for Pandy! Woo! Okay, Ernie, that was funny.
Could you imagine if that really was from Kirk Hammett's phone and that would have been a Metallica song? We're going to go in a new direction and try something different.
They were Metallica was supposed to be like the Mamas and the Papas or something, you know.
Well, you know.
You never know.
Hey, they did an album of covers.
So did Motorhead. Oh my God, that one, the one called Undercover. Oh, it's so badass. I
And
love
I remember
it.
people giving him crap because, you ran out of ideas? And I'm like, no, that's an idea. An album of covers.
Lemmy singing God Save the Queen. I love it. All right, Laws of Thought, take it away. Who's coming up next?
We've got a new voice.
Another new voice.
Let's hear it for Matthew Bandier.
This is my first open mic ever, so hopefully I don't. Thank you for the love.
Don't worry, we'll be gentle.
All right, I'll try not to faint. Have you found your home? I'm still all alone. I'm moving to Michigan. Bought a free mansion. I'm moving to France. Gonna be that toddler's aunt. I'm moving to Germany. Gonna live in that monastery. I'm moving home. We're not built for this. I'm moving to the bay. Get boring, get old, decay. We're not built for this. Let's all raise that kid. I got one more move. You've got one more mood. It rains, it storms, it's warm, it's cold. Basket and battle scars, I've seen all your marks, but I'm still in love with you. Those freight trains are going fast, I'll see you in the past. Why can't we slow down? I don't know what to say, so I just stared from far away. Are you ready to lie?
Thanks. That's the only song I have.
Well, how about that?
Holy cow!
Yeah. Let's hear it for Matthew Bandier.
Woo! New voice. Good God.
Playing a seagull guitar, isn't it? Yeah, Canadian guitar.
Okay, Ernie, go ahead and say it.
I used to sell seagull guitars.
No. What you always say when you see a nice guitar.
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and leave that here, and you know I'll take it off your hands, and that way you don't have to take it home and pack it in your car. You know I'll find a place for it. Yeah.
Yeah, Ernie, how many guitars do you have?
I don't remember. I think I passed 40. I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember because I just bought a lap steel.
It's actually really cute.
It was one of those musician's friends stupid deal of the day deals.
How much you get it for?
$75.
Yeah.
I don't need no stinking table. I got a
no
case here.
tables, no chairs, flight cases, smaller flight cases and larger flight
Look,
cases.
that's how you eat.
That was the dinette
That's how
set.
you eat on the road. You set up on a flight case and you eat. You know.
And I got so used to that. It's like now that when we would go on the road, I remember once we went to a gig. That was the one we were running late with Doug Stone.
Gee, that narrows it down.
Well, when the whole band helped us set up.
Oh, that was very late. Yeah.
And all those people.
Oh, because
were-
the bus broke down. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
And the whole venue was giving us the stink eye. Like, think about like 300 Karens. Yeah, really ugly faces. And I was literally set up with my computer on the edge of a rolling flight case, and every time I'd hit a button, it'd be like, oh God. Like I was trying to like literally hold it with one hand and control the
But
lights.
see,
with the
like
other.
with a flight case, though, if you spill a drink, you don't have to worry about it warping like you would like a piece of furniture. Like,
Oh, this is true.
you know. And they got wheels. When it's time to move, you're out. Okay.
Okay.
And see, and you thought I was gonna like babble on.
And on and on. Okay, lost of thought. Take it away.
Coming up next, let's hear it for Spooky McDougal.
Which one is the shitty mic? This
Well,
one?
no. It's fine. It's just the cable's a little weak, so
Okay.
if it's on the stand, it'll be fine.
All right, cool.
Speaking of guitars, you can leave behind.
You want to fix the pickup?
Oh, it doesn't have a pickup?
Yeah. Remember my cat peed on it.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I just need to solder it.
I got the cat peed on my guitar's blues. Got to use a microphone from now on.
Jeez, I don't know why this is so difficult for me right now.
Used to have electronics, but I got the cat peed on my guitar's blues. Take it.
I'll figure this out. I love it.
You see?
Yes.
No, this is funny. I like this. Debbie's like, can you go help him? I'm like, no, this is entertainment right here.
Musicians, come and be ready. To fuck Ernie's shit up. All right. Yeah. Oh, God.
There you go.
Would you stop moving thing? Here we go. All right, anyway. The song,
For lack of a better title, this song is called Money.
No use for money. I piss it all away on caffeine and nicotine, chasing dragons I can never slay. I have no use for money. I just burn it up on black screens and fantasies, never seem to ever fill my cup. Wasting my time while I nickel and dime every talent buried in the ground. Break the bank so I can make ends meet. Ink's running red while I borrow and spend. Every buck passes on to the house. Shake 'em down so I can earn my keep. Whoa, 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 no, whoa. Wasting my time while I nickel and dime every talent buried in the ground. Break the bank so I can make ends meet. Ink's running red while I borrow and spend. Every buck passes on to the house. Shake 'em down so I can earn my keep. I have no use for money. I pour it down the drain of late fees and revelry, drying up the well to raise some cane. Wasting my time while I nickel and dime every talent buried in the ground. Break the bank so I can make ends meet. Ink's running red while I borrow and spend. Every buck passes on to the house. Shake 'em down so I can earn my keep. I have no use for money.
Thank you. My name is Spooky McDougal.
Does he have time for another? You got another one? We've been doing like two.
Yeah. This is a it's a Dead Milkmen song that I reimagined. Oh shit! Here we go. It's called Plum Dum. I think it's about a couple tripping on plums and like driving down the highway, and then they're gonna do like sexy time things on plums or something. I don't know.
Plums?
Yeah, 1983. Big lizard in my backyard. Ernie knows about that shit.
Okay.
Do you have any Dead Milkmen stories, Ernie?
Do I have any what?
Dead Milkmen stories?
Dead moped? I've never.
No, Dead Milkmen.
Oh no, I've never worked with the Milkmen. I work with the Dead Kennedys.
Okay.
And
right
the
on.
Nixons.
All right. I don't have any of those songs.
At the same festival.
Nice. Okay.
She stands on the corner, got raspberry jeans, waiting and watching. Oh God, here it comes. He pulls up beside her in his sporting machine, rolls down the window, hands her a bag of plums. Plums, eat them, he tells her, they'll make you feel great. She gets in the car and he steps on the gas. She says, can't you go faster? It's getting late. Just a wee bit faster, you're not going too fast on the freeway. Riding down the freeway. Cruising, she's really cruising. When the plums take a bed, yes, the plums suddenly choose her mind. She's no longer a nervous wreck. Now her nerves are fine. She's fine, fine, fine. Ooh, I feel great, she says, but he already knows it, 'cause she's fingering his hair and he's biting her toes. She's really plumbed out, and in her eyes she shows it. She says, hey, what's the hurry? Let's drive more slow. Moisture drips from her edible lips, so she looks into his eyes, and he's quick to realize that he better pull over before they get to Dover, because if he really wants it now, the time is wise. Freeway, riding down the freeway, cruising, she's really cruising. When the plums take a bed, yes, the plums suddenly choose her mind. She's no longer a nervous wreck. Now her nerves are fine. She's fine, fine, fine. She's plum-dum, plum-dum, plummet, 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 yeah.
There you go.
Let's hear it for Spooky McDougal.
Yeah, but those songs weren't spooky at all.
Now now whenever I'm like
That's why he would say, "No, you're totally wrong. They were totally spooky."
anyway. Whenever I see Spooky though, I always think of him buying cloves over at Walgreens. Yeah. And I was like, dang, I haven't smoked these since I went to Texas A&I when my cousin was attending, and we went to this frat party, and this guy offered me a clove cigarette, and I took a big inhale, and my lung fell out. So they smell good, but that's about where it ends. For me, anyway. I swear I have customers ask me, it's like, so what's the difference between this one and this one? I don't know. I don't smoke.
Oh, that one's in a red package. That one's in a blue package.
That's red. That's blue. That's green. Which one? All right. Lost in thought. Who's coming up next?
Coming up next. See,
Aha.
you didn't know he was a ventriloquist, did you?
Do it. You can do it.
Actually, yes, closing the night.
Closing this
Yes.
talent-filled night.
Let's hear it for James Kerrigan.
Oh, wait. Stop.
You know what?
stop,
You know
stop,
what?
stop,
Wait.
stop.
You know what? You guys, the microphones are backwards.
Okay.
They're on the wrong stands.
Okay, I thought of something because you know how Lost in Thought is always saying he's got that soap opera name. So
No, not soap opera. The movie.
movie star. So
Like
I
in a
wrote,
world,
I wrote something
James
down.
Kerrigan comes in and saves the day.
I actually wrote something down. Man formerly known as the coolest soap opera name. Thank you. That was what I thought of.
Okay, but like I said, the microphones are backwards. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. It's,
I see. What
there's only two. I can figure it out. In a world where comedy was left alone, one man
Came and saved the day.
came to save the day, ladies and gentlemen. James Kerrigan.
Man, this is all way too unnecessary. Oh my God.
I like how you had to write that down. That's so fun.
the thing you said, and then you're like, I forgot what I just said, so I have to read it. Hell yeah, brother or sister, whomever. I don't. Yeah. Thanks, Ernie. Give it up for all the very talented musicians you've seen tonight. That was your first open mic, man? Yeah. So you've practiced that before, I take it. Okay, cool. Yeah, because it's way different in comedy. People are just like, you know what? I'm going to do an open mic for the first time. I'm just going to talk about my dick. That's what I'm going to do. Because I don't really have any talents, really. Just this and good at sex. And those are the only two things. I didn't know I was good at sex. It just happens. It's very... I wish I had other talents. And just, these beautiful women just want to have sex with me and leave. That's... all it is. And then I'm like, I can't make breakfast. I have no other talents. You have to go. I don't know, yeah. I've been working out a lot because I'm trying to stop my porn addiction so I can graduate to a sex addiction because that's how that works. That's the only addiction you have to work up to. Do you ever think about that? There's a bar to it. Or you just be an attractive woman. Those are the only things you need to do. Yeah. I'll do the joke that I wrote that I really like. I wrote that one and I was like, we'll see how it goes. You guys are tired. I don't want to. There's been a lot of stuff going on up here. A lot of stuff. A lot of people are talking about how one of the people. I can't fucking talk right now. One of the candidates for presidency might die before the election in November. Some people say it might be Trump. Some people say it might be Biden. But historically, if you're a betting person, I'd bet on Robert Kennedy. Thanks, Ernie. I like that I'm last because now I can just fuck with Ernie and just be like, I don't know, you can just fuck with me. And I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Historically, I mean, it runs in the family, It just, it does. There's a fucking band named after it. That's how prevalent it is. I have other jokes that I'm forgetting right now. I don't know if you can tell. My mother is from Appalachia, from the mountains, so I have a lot of cousins who have died from pain pills. And I read a study that said that black people were not given pain pills because the studies were shown doctors had this belief that black people had a higher tolerance for pain than any other people on the planet. Yeah, I used to think that was really racist until I remembered that one time I got my hair cornrowed. And I was like, oh my God, this is the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. And she was like, I'm just washing your hair, dude. That's all that's happening. I really need black people to be in the room for that to work. It's weird because I'm in Austin and I have all these jokes about, being a minority in a predominantly black spaces. And no one relates to that. When I say that, people's buttholes just clench up in Austin. You're like, we don't believe you. Look at you. Look at your hat. What the fuck is that? He doesn't believe me. Okay. Man, I wish I could play an instrument so bad. Yeah, because then if I suck, I just play, and I just keep. I don't have anything interesting to say. Then you just keep playing. Yeah, whose thingamajigger is this? It's mine. You can use it. Yeah. That is actually really good. Is this the? Oh damn! How much was this? Oh, hell yeah. Well, now I fucked up. I can't. Never mind. $50. All right. It's mine for $50? I don't know about all that. Wait, how much are we selling it for? I got $50 over here. 50. What is it called? It's called a cajon? A cajon? Is that because that's where you sit? Goes right between your cojones right there? Is that why it's called that?
It means box.
Oh, is that what a cajon? Yes. Oh, that makes sense now because I got 2 boxes between my. There we go. All right. I think I'm done. All right, guys. Thank you so much. My name is James.
Last voice of the night. Let's hear it for James Kerrigan.
The man who saved the day in the world of comedy, James Kerrigan, and his cajon.
Look at this.
Well, if you say cojones, that means balls. Like cojones.
Look at that.
Cojones, yeah, but cajon.
Ernie,
What?
look what he did to the microphone.
Well, but he's a guest. He's not a host that's been using the same microphones for the last 16 years.
I heard somebody say swing.
What?
Stop it! I need to go to the bathroom. I was like, I haven't heard swing in so long. Oh my god.
Goodness.
Like I always say, Lost of Thought. I'm always continuously amazed at the talent that comes through this door. Give it up for yourselves. Oh my god. And give it up for our virtual audience who is still. Are they still there?
There's a few people watching still.
Yeah.
We had a good crowd there earlier,
Woo! I almost went cheers. What the fuck?
but it is getting kind of late.
Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, and I just wanted to tell you, like, okay, if you like this shirt, go online. I think it's T Public. Go buy one. My daughter gets the proceeds. She made it. She made this.
Oh, she designed that?
Yeah, she designed this. Check it out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, see.
Cool.
Yeah, her senior year.
Her daughter's like 3 weeks old.
Yeah. Her senior year, because every year, every time they did a show, they always got like a band shirt, kind of commemorates the show, and it shows their names in the back. Like this. Okay. But her senior year, they didn't make one, so she independently made one to put it on T Public and sold it.
Rebel.
And there's like hoodies, shorts, however you want to go nuts. Yeah. And she's going to UNT, so the proceeds will go to a good cause. She's going to be studying music. She plays trumpet.
She's going to UNT.
She's going to UNT. She's going to be I don't know what their mascot is. What's their mascot?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
I know that they call their band the Big Green Band, but I'm not sure about their mascot. Anyway, so we need to close out the night. Yes. Should we do the thing?
Oh, wait. Oh, by the way.
Shit. By the way.
We are on next week.
Regular time?
Nope.
Shit.
Femrock.
Oh.
Kind of like tonight. We're going to be after Femrock. After Femrock. But, so I'll try to keep them on schedule.
What time are we starting? Around 8:15 again?
Around 8:15, 8:30.
Well, we started exactly at 8:30 tonight.
Okay.
We probably could have started a little earlier, but
But Ernie was in deep conversation.
well, I was talking with April. She was back here,
I know that.
And I hadn't seen her like in a dog's age, so.
Understandable.
But anyway, no. So yeah, this Femrock show next Sunday. If you guys want to come down early and check it out, it's really cool. It's a show where they get it's all women, right? And
hence the term Femrock.
Yeah, and if they've never played or maybe dabbled in it, they join. And then they put them together with other women, and they form bands.
And they learn a couple songs.
Well, yeah, they give them like 3 songs in a genre, like the Go-Go's or Fleetwood Mac or Queen or whatever.
Tom Petty.
And you learn those songs, and they work on them for about 8 weeks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come and perform them here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple of them that actually went on and created actually working bands, and they're making money. But there's no judgment. Some are better than others, but it's all in good fun, and it's for a good cause, and they raise money. I don't know what the cause is. I'm just an engineer, but we will be on next Sunday right after that.
Femrock.
Right after that, yeah.
All right, so we do the thing.
Yes. Yeah. Hold on. Wait. I got to rewind stuff. No. Okay. I gotta cue things up here. Okay, go ahead.
You have been witness to the baddest open mic in the ATX. Spoken and heard live every Sunday night at Kick Butt Coffee Music and Booze. It's not just an open mic, it's a show, not a show without each and every one of you, including you, Bob Mudd. Thank you and good night!